Hello everybody. So in this video I'm going to try to go quick, tell you guys about the Lara class. It is a mage that can only use wand. That is some broken equips. The link skill. I did. The link skill gives you 5% damage, and when you defeat 20 enemies, you get a bonus damage to normal enemies for 30 seconds. The cooldown of that is 30 seconds. And then you also get minion duration, which, makes so that your minions last longer. There's also two other skills that aren't here. Oh my god, I'm ranting. Okay. No, third time is the charm. This is going to be under 10 minutes, I swear. It's under 10 minutes. Okay. So you get to return back to your main town, and you can hide your ears. Alright. That's it for first job. See, we're rolling. Alright. You get Sprinkle as your main attacking skill. You get Flash Jump, which you can bind. You can put it on a key if you want. You have Leap Jump, which launches you into the air. You can also Flash Jump after it. Or, yeah. You can also right-click it to make it so that when you press up and jump, it doesn't make you jump. You can only... 3 minutes left! No, we've only been going for a minute. You can only use it on the ground. You can't jump in the air. This is your final attack, basically. When you attack, it'll do some damage with you. This is your magic guard, although it's not really magic guard, but you can toggle it on and off, and it takes 40 of your MP and reduces your damage by 50%. This is a passive, also reduces the damage that you take. I do get sidetracked so much, which is why I stream. Alright, so then this skill is a toggle. You can turn it on and off, which will start spawning these veins. You can erupt the veins with the vein eruption, which, depending on the element that's shown, will do different things. So that was the wind one, spawns that, it's a lot of wind. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. And then the water one, which spawns a guy that just like flexes, look super cute. And then the, let me go ahead and change that. So then you get this guy, who flexes also, but leaves like a pool behind. And that is all three of these skills explained. Yeah, I could do that, but I love live recordings. All right, so what do you call it? This skill. So you can right-click it to make it not automatic, or you can right-click it to make it automatic. You can spawn them yourself by double-clicking or using it. If you have it on auto, every time that you spawn one of these eruptions, it'll spawn those little guys. And then, if you want to summon all 5 of them at the same time, you can hold down and press it. And then you get Booster, which just increases your attack speed. Passive skills. Third job. You can start using the veins in a different way. So, for the wind one, you can give yourself an you and your party an attack speed buff. You can also hold up in the middle of it to start floating for 4.5 seconds. You can change your direction and whatnot. And then the sun version gives you and your party, extra damage, as well as some healing. Sorry, I'm reading chat. No, not the knocking. Oh, and also the party only gets 20 seconds of the buff, while you get a whole 2 minutes of the buff. As long as they're in the field. I think it recharges, though. I haven't actually partied with anybody to test it. Wake up call. It turns one of your veins into, missiles, or like arrows that fly around and attack enemies. And then this is basically a teleport to the nearest vein. So if I hold left, I'll teleport to the one to my left. If I hold right, it'll go to the one to my right. If I hold up, it'll go to the one that's above. And yeah. And then this is a passive. For every time that you use a vein, you get a buff to it, like heals you, and it gives you final damage. He also gets this passive, and then a passive that increases all of your summon's damage. Oh, I didn't show the water one. So I have to go to a map with monsters. How long has it been? 4 minutes? Oh my god, we're making record time. Okay. Honestly, with editing, I could just make it all really fast. So what you do is you press the skill, you move to a spot that you want. So let's say I want to go up here, and then you press the skill again. And now, I can press up on this, up on where I put the first one, to go to the second one. You can't take damage while you're traveling between them. but you can still attack and summon things. Alright, and that's that one explained. I am speeding through this. Alright, so that was all of that. They also passively boost the eruption version of the skills. So in 4th job, you get absorption. Yeah, there you go, 30 minutes of content. So in 4th job, you get absorption, which will take the vein and make it swirl around your feet. So now I have water, now I have wind, and now I have the sun. So let me go ahead and get rid of those. By the way, you can only have one vein doing one thing at a time. So it's either they are erupted or they're absorbed. Oh my god, that's so loud. So let me see, what else? So, when I absorb the sun, it'll spit out like these little orbs. Oh my god, the FBI's here too. And then, if I use the wind, or absorb the wind, it'll spawn this, like, air tornado? Or, air tornado, what am I talking about? It'll spawn, like, a little AoE effect. And then, if I absorb, water, it'll do, like, a bubble effect. Where it'll just drop water on enemies' heads. That is true, that is true. Fire tornadoes do exist. Alright, well the water one doesn't want to happen anymore, so I'm just going to skip that. I mean, it happened once, that's enough. The editor can zoom in on it or something, I don't know. And then we have convergence, so you could just change the element. So that was wind before, now it's water. Cooldown to 7 seconds, or 3 seconds if you don't change it. This skill makes the skills enhanced, so they're bigger than in 1st job and 2nd, or than in 2nd job. This will enhance your 1st job skill, so you actually, you know, get a bigger hit. This is a defensive skill where you hold it down, and while you're holding it down, you take 55% less damage, including on percent HP attacks. You can shorten the... How long do I have? 3 minutes? Okay, I have to speed it up even faster. It's a defensive skill. The cooldown gets reduced if you don't hold it down the whole time. This is basically Maple Warrior. This is Hero's Will. You get some more passives. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna make my editor work hard on this one. They already work super hard for me. Alright, so next we have hyper passives. You can make your summons do ignore enemy defense, you can make them do more damage, you can make them do boss damage, you can make your sprinkle do boss damage. You can cut the cooldown on the missile skill. The little guys that you can summon can do more damage. You can also heal yourself a little bit more, as well as get more jump and speed, I guess. Although I don't think anyone's ever going to use that. You can get more defense when using the defensive skill. It like gives you a shield. You can see the yellow portion right here. And then for the last one, whenever you use a vein for literally anything, you get super stance or super knockback resist. So nothing can knock you back. Let me see. Is that it for those? Yep. All right. Hyper skills. So with the first one, or I don't know if it's the first one, but the one at the top, you can put down a vein of your own in any spot that you want. You can hold up 3. They have charges. Doesn't have an element, so when you want to use it, you do have to use a skill and then choose the element that you want to put it on. Let's see. What else? You have a bind, which just works like every other bind, except that a monster doesn't have to be in your map. You could just use it and it'll be wasted. So definitely be careful of that. This is a barrier that you can put up, which will reduce enemy defense. It puts like a little debuff on their head, as well as give you boss damage, knockback resist, 100%, and then crit damage. It also clears all of your abnormal status and changes the music. Oh, also it's like super cute. We have 30 seconds! I should not be talking about all that. Okay. 4th job skills. You get this skill, which takes all of the veins that are... Or not all, but it takes 5 of the veins that are near you and turns them all into missiles. Like that. There's also the mountain skill, which just summons 3 guys to go and push around enemies. They prioritize bosses. And yeah, they'll disappear after a few, like 20 hits. the actual burst skill, which I'll show in a second. And then this is like a mini burst. 20-second cooldown, by the way. And yeah, here's the Mega Burst, which does crazy amounts of damage. Super adorable, by the way. Look at that. Yeah. And then for your boost nodes, you're going to want Sprinkle, Vein Absorption, Vein Eruption. And on your other one, you're going to want Mountain Kid, the Missile skill, and you want to make the seeds do more damage. And that's it. That is all of Lara. How long was that? 10 minutes, 40 seconds. I knew I could shorten it. Watch, I wasn't recording. Oh my goodness. Alright. Say bye, YouTube. I don't know what they were saying while I was doing this recording. Hopefully it was, hopefully it was, you know, okay, they were good. And, yeah, goodbye, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Or watch the stream. I mean, you don't have to watch the stream, but... I mean, yeah, watch the stream. Come over, follow, sub, I'm so bad at doing that. And you guys on Twitch, I see you watching right now. Chat, I see you down there. Alright, you guys, you need to go sub to me on YouTube. I can't say that seriously. Anyway. Yeah, all of you, every single... Goodbye, everybody. Or not everybody, but the YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Alright. Alright, I'm ending it now. I'm ending the recording. Alright, cool. Woo! Alright, we shortened it.